Immediately we're going to take on Teemo and his adventure, and we'll see how we do. Right now we have a 0-star level 1 Pyke. And yeah, he used to be a champion before they updated it. And then well, he was just added with this expansion, so I'm kind of curious to see how things go. We went with endurance here. I figure it would help because I mean, with lurk and endurance, we'll be able to scale pretty nicely. I definitely don't need Zerza, so we'll replace that one, but we'll keep the rest. Unfortunately for us, we got a bunch of bone skewers. I don't think that's going to help us early on. We'll just drop the Sharkling for now. It's not our attack turn, so we don't have to worry about using blood bait. Okay, so we will actually drop down the Snapjaw Swarm now. We were actually able to trigger Lurk, which is great. And we're going to attack with both right away. So what I'm curious about is how hard would it be for me to create a summon loop off of the Snapjaw Swarm, since it already has a play effect of it starting a free attack, which means we don't have to use Quick Strike Blade, and so I think just Mana Deposit would actually break the card in Path of Champions. We'll just pass for now, and I'll just eat the damage. It doesn't matter. I could have used Bone Skewer, but it's whatever. We'll drop down Pyke here. Unlucky. We'll use Bone Skewer then instead, and we'll commit to this. Alright, and now we're going to drop down Bloodbait. And we're going to play both of our units here. And we'll attack with both, obviously. We take out the Flame Trompers, which is nice. And we almost end this. Let me know what your guys' experiences have been with this new expansion. Okay, we're going to drop down Death from Below, and we're going to put it on the Sump Dredger. And that's going to take out the Sump Dredger, and obviously we get Pyke back, which is great. We're going to drop down the Sharkling, and they decided to sacrifice cards to us for whatever reason. We'll block with the Snapjaw Swarm, since it has the lowest stats. And we'll pass. Okay. Once again, we're going to start by dropping down the Snapjaw Swarm, which is going to deal 2 damage to their Nexus so far. We don't have Lark activated, unfortunately. So there's that. We will be attacking with everyone here, and we'll win regardless of the outcome. I'll use Bone Skewer to take out the Sump Dredger as well. So we get to save our Snapjaw Swarm. Not like it matters, we won anyways. Okay. So we're gonna skip all that bit. All that stuff. We get to have some battle rewards here. I'm probably going to go for the Razor Scale Hunter just because it's also built water. It has Scout, which can be useful, but I don't know if I plan on using it or not. I also didn't think too far ahead on what supports would be good for Pyke, so we'll see. Silver honestly wouldn't be that bad, but Rek'Sai obviously would be the best, since we can utilize them for Lurk. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like I'm getting that. I'd go for Nocturne here. The only thing I don't like about this is that he shares the same cost as Pyke, I believe. And so he's just going to get in my way. We're going to go up against the Stinky Wump here. And we'll try to get through this fast. So I can give you guys exciting content. Alright, we are going to replace Zersa once again, and the Monster Harpoon this time. Okay, we don't have anything to play turn 1. Alright, but we will drop down the... Oh, I guess if we drop down the Redfin Hammer Snout, it's kind of useless, so we're just going to pass for now. Alright, now we're going to do it. I think it's worth it for us to attack here, as odd as that seems. And that's going to be because of Lurk and getting us to scale faster throughout this encounter. We're going to hold on to Bloodbait though. There's no point in us using it now because our upcoming card had Lurk on it. We're going to drop down... Yeah, we'll drop down the Sharkling. And we'll block with it too, unfortunately. I mean, we could have used Bone Skewer. I'll have to get in the habit of doing that. Okay, we drop down Pyke. I can attack right away with Pyke. I'll use Bloodbait here, just to guarantee that we get Lurk. And that Pyke gets to become stronger. We are running Gwynso's Rage Blade on him currently. And that's going to help us even more. So whenever he attacks, he gets additional stats anyways. That was my logic behind that one, at least. We're going to open up by dropping down the Snapjaw Swarm. Okay. I'm okay with this. We're going to drop down Doom Beast. And that's going to drain 2 from their Nexus and heal us back to full health. And we're going to use the Snapjaw Swarm to block that one, and we're going to do things like... Actually, yeah, we could use the drain effect from this real quick, and that's fine. So we're going to use Bone Skewer to take out this Stinky Wump and save our Doom Beast. It's going to put our Doom Beast back in our deck, which is good, because we want the drain. And we're going to sacrifice our Snapjaw Swarm, as you've seen. Okay, so, well, we can immediately attack. There isn't anything important that we have in our hand anyways. And I can't really use Monster Harpoon just yet, not until they do that, and then I can take out their Lecturing Yordle. And we'll end the round there, which retains 2 spell mana for us. Okay, so here we'll drop down the Petty Officer. We're going to go for the random 1-cost unit. And we will also drop down Doom Beast here. Okay, so I'm going to use Pyke to take out the Lecturing Yordle. And I'm probably going to use the Petty Officer to block the clump of Wumps. Yeah, and I'm also going to drop down the Stinky Wump as well, I might as well. And we'll end the round there. Pyke is about to level up with his next attack, and we should also be able to end the game off of it too. So we're just going to go for an all-out attack, and see how things go. Okay.
So many names. I'm just getting started.
Okay, up next, Should be some more battle rewards. We got an event quest done, which is nice. Alright, so honestly, Unspeakable Horror isn't as bad. Same with Onto Dusk. It lets us draw 2. Yeah, I think I'll go for Onto Dusk here. And we also have a shop here as well. Quick Draw would be really nice for us. Same with the Owlfish. Yeah, so I think we'll go for Quick Draw. And at least one copy of that. I know it's an ACOS, so I mean, what are the odds of us being able to use it when we're going up against Teemo? That's okay. We'll go up against the Unstable Voltician here. Alright, we don't need the Razor Scale Hunter. We'll keep the Bone Skewer and the rest of our hand, though. Alright, we drop down a Sharkling first. And we'll attack with it too. Unfortunately for us, we weren't able to trigger Lurk. And we'll drop down the Snapjaw Swarm. We didn't trigger Lurk again. Damn, that sucks. It's unfortunate. Well, we'll just go for another attack, I suppose.
How can I
Yeah, we're getting pretty unlucky here. We'll just keep our 3 spell mana.
I'm on it.
Okay, so with this, we're gonna drop down. Yeah, we're gonna drop down Pyke.
Never turn your back on the sea.
Yeah, I'm going to use Pyke to block both of them, technically. I'm going to use Pyke to strike the one Eager Apprentice. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, because we do have Endurance. And then we Ghost block the other Eager Apprentice. Alright, so we're going to drop Pyke down immediately. We'll use Onto Dusk now, even though we don't have any Nightfall cards. And we're going to drop down Bloodbait as well. And we'll look to attack with all of our units here. Well, yes, we could lose our 2 minions. I still think this is okay. We effectively cleared their board. And we'll end the round there. This is not going to be a clean run, I'll tell you that much. But it might be if I can get Doom Beast on the field. We'll drop down. Oh, if I do that, this might not go as well. I guess we'll opt for Nocturne this turn then. And we'll look to sacrifice Nocturne. We'll play the Snapjaw Swarm. And we actually got Lurk to work again. Yay. Alright, so this time around, we'll drop down Zurza.
They fear tomorrow.
We'll play our Doom Beast as well to get some drain. And we're going to attack with all of our units here. Yeah, there was no way for them to block effectively. So we just kind of win. It's fantastic.
More names off the list. More names on it.
If you have any questions or want me to have more of a thorough explanation for why I'm doing things, let me know. I'm just trying to go through this fast. I think everyone's done this before. And if you are new to the game, you can check out our other videos. where we actually do a bit more of a breakdown with the early adventures, which is what we're going to be playing through today. Spirits Unleashed technically is good because we do have endurance, so this is just get +1/+1 from that, really. Well, 2 attack and 1 health. Alternatively, we could go for Rising Spell Force, and that's actually going to help us heal our Nexus if we have any problems like that we run into. And we'll go for another quick draw here. Otherwise, I didn't really see anything useful in that story. Alright, so this is Teemo. He is the boss of this adventure, and we will move on to another adventure after this. In terms of first impressions, I'd say Pyke is pretty good. His starting deck's fine. His star powers seem a little bit weird to me, but that's about it.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
We could technically drop down Doom Beast first, but I'm not going to be able to block Teemo, so I might as well hold the mana.
Adventure starts with mushrooms.
Alright, so we will drop down the Snapjaw Swarm. If it gets Lurk, which it didn't, unfortunately. Damn, never mind.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
Okay, well, we could try this again. We'll just give him that buff real quick before we attack.
Oh dear! Have a mushroom.
Okay, so we will drop down the Petty Officer and we'll have it summon a 1 cost. And well, we'll use it to block the Puffcap Peddler, but I don't have anything to block Teemo currently. I'm also going to drop down the Redfin Hammer Snout. I'm going to give Teemo vulnerable here, so I'll be able to take him out this upcoming turn. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to drop down the Stygian Outlooker. Stygian. And we'll also drop down the Doom Beast. Alright, and we are going to look for an attack here with all of our units, basically. I'm going to use the Doom Beast to take out Teemo, because I wasn't entirely sure if I'd have Lark or not on this attack. One around there.
Next thing I know, I'm up to my britches in purple berries.
We'll drop down Pyke first.
Beast come in all shapes. I'm one of them. Pay debt.
Alright, I'm going to drop down onto Dusk, and I'm going to use it on the Doom Beast. And that's going to give us some of our health back. I'm also going to block. I'm going to block like this. I'm going to lose both of my units here, but I think that's okay in this situation. We'll drop down the Redfin Hammer Snout because it's free. And we'll also be able to drop down another Doom Beast, which will get us closer to ending. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was trying to have full health here too. Damn. We'll just open up with the Snapjaw Swarm. Unfortunately for us, we now know that we don't have Lurk on the top of our deck, so we can't get anywhere with that. We'll drop down Monster Harpoon now, though, and we'll take out Ava.
Stick 'em real good.
We'll drop down onto Dusk, which is kind of interesting. If we draw shrooms, it's... yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, we drew one. That's not the worst. And we'll attack with all of our all of our cards, and our Pyke. We'll call it a day. So that's one adventure down. So far, Pyke feels like Pyke. His starting deck looked pretty strong. It feels pretty strong. LeBlanc looked crazy though. I'm definitely gonna have to get her whenever I can. I'm excited to play her because I always use her as reinforcements for the most part, and she's already partially broken as is. So there's a lot going for her already.